The sands whisper secrets of old. Anya, a historian specializing in religious origins, arrives at the site. She seeks to understand Islam's place in history, not as a separate entity, but as a chapter in a larger, ongoing narrative. Her research questions the common perception of Islam as solely a correction. Is it a continuation, a reimagining, or something else entirely? The desert holds the clues. Anya activates her AI companion, Al-Hikmah, meaning wisdom in Arabic. Al-Hikmah is designed to analyze vast datasets of religious texts, historical events, and cultural influences. Anya inputs the core question, Islam, continuation or correction? Al-Hikmah begins its analysis, sifting through centuries of information, searching for patterns and connections. The AI's processing power is immense, capable of identifying subtle shifts in theological thought. Al-Hikmah displays the pre-Islamic landscape. A mosaic of polytheistic beliefs, tribal customs, and a nascent sense of monotheism is evident. Anya observes the fragmented religious landscape, noting the prevalence of ethical codes and a yearning for spiritual unity. These elements, Al-Hikmah points out, weren't entirely absent from earlier traditions, but were recontextualized within a new framework. The Kaaba, a central point of Islamic pilgrimage, becomes a focal point. Al-Hikmah traces its history, from its possible origins as a pre-Islamic shrine to its eventual transformation as the focal point of Islamic worship. The AI highlights the continuity of the concept of a sacred space, a place of communal devotion, a practice shared across different belief systems. Its architecture and rituals echo older traditions. Anya examines early Islamic legal principles, Sharia. Al-Hikmah compares them to the existing legal frameworks of the Arabian Peninsula and the broader Middle East. It reveals similarities in ethical concepts like justice, compassion, and social responsibility. The AI suggests that Islam wasn't a complete break, but a refinement and codification of existing moral and legal ideas. Days turn into nights as Anya and Al-Hikmah work tirelessly. They decipher ancient manuscripts, piecing together fragmented narratives and uncovering forgotten histories. Al-Hikmah uses advanced algorithms to identify patterns and connections within the texts, cross-referencing them with archaeological evidence. The AI's work uncovers surprising parallels and influences. Al-Hikmah projects a holographic map illustrating the rapid expansion of Islam. But the AI doesn't show a simple conquest. It highlights the cultural exchange that accompanied the spread of the faith. Local traditions, art forms, and philosophical ideas were absorbed and integrated into the Islamic world, creating a vibrant tapestry of beliefs. Syncretism, the blending of different belief systems, is a recurring theme. Anya delves into Sufism, the mystical dimension of Islam. Al-Hikmah reveals the deep roots of Sufi practices in earlier Gnostic and mystical traditions. The AI highlights the emphasis on direct spiritual experience, a common thread across diverse spiritual paths. Sufism demonstrates a continuous quest for inner truth, not a radical departure from established doctrine. Al-Hikmah presents its comprehensive analysis. It argues that Islam is best understood not as a singular event, but as a complex process of evolution and adaptation. It's a continuation, a reinterpretation, and a correction of existing traditions, filtered through a new spiritual lens. The AI emphasizes the importance of context and historical perspective. The story isn't about a clean break, Al-Hikmah's synthesized voice says. It's about transformation, about building upon the past while forging a new path. Islam inherits, adapts, and reinterprets. The sands hold the echoes of countless stories. Anya stares into the distance. The journey of understanding is far from over. Anya gazes at the endless expanse. Al-Hikmah explains that the desert isn't barren, but a crucible of spiritual testing. Trials of faith refine the soul, stripping away the superficial. The silence holds ancient wisdom, waiting to be heard. The shifting sands mirror the impermanence of all things. It's a place of profound solitude. A journey inward. Anya feels a pull, a subtle shift within her own beliefs. Doubts surface, questioning the path she's chosen. Al-Hikmah senses her hesitation. It offers not answers, but perspectives. The AI emphasizes that questioning is not a betrayal of faith, but a crucial step towards deeper understanding. It encourages introspection. The desert transforms. Sand swirls, forming visions, fragments of past Sufi mystics, their faces fleeting and ethereal. Al-Hikmah clarifies that these aren't mere illusions, but echoes of consciousness. Moments of profound spiritual insight, captured in time. Anya struggles to grasp the meaning. Anya extends a hand, yearning for connection. But the figures remain intangible, fading like mirages. Al-Hikmah explains that direct experience transcends the physical. True understanding isn't achieved through grasping, but through surrender. Letting go of the ego. Exhaustion washes over Anya. The weight of centuries of spiritual exploration feels heavy. Al-Hikmah reassures her that the journey is not linear. There will be moments of darkness, of confusion. These are necessary for growth. Embracing vulnerability. A single bloom emerges from the barren ground, a symbol of hope and resilience. Al-Hikmah explains that even in the harshest environments, beauty can flourish. It represents the potential for spiritual awakening, even in the face of adversity. A sign of inner strength. Anya finds solace in the flower's delicate presence. A quiet sense of peace descends upon her. She realizes that the path isn't about finding definitive answers, but about embracing the journey itself. The constant unfolding of experience. The swirling energy subsides. The desert returns to its tranquil state. Anya stands, renewed. Al-Hikmah confirms that she has taken a significant step. A deeper understanding of herself and the nature of reality. Al-Hikmah reveals the hidden connections between the stars and Sufi cosmology. Each constellation represents a different aspect of the human soul. A map of the inner landscape. A reminder of our place in the universe. Anya feels a sense of unity with the cosmos. She understands that the search for meaning is not a solitary endeavor, but a shared human experience. The universe is vast and mysterious, but also deeply interconnected. Anya is ready to continue. The interconnectedness of it all, it's overwhelming, but not frightening. Al-Hikmah smiles, sensing Anya's internal shift. The universe whispers secrets to those who listen. Her journey isn't about finding answers, but about asking the right questions. Anya feels a responsibility now, a pull towards understanding the balance. The delicate dance between light and shadow, creation and destruction. She must learn to navigate this new awareness. The desert wind carries ancient stories. Beyond the horizon lies the citadel of whispers. A place of forgotten knowledge, guarded by trials of the spirit. It holds the key to unlocking deeper truths, but the path is perilous. Anya hesitates, a flicker of doubt crossing her face. The citadel isn't a destination, but a test. A crucible where one's intentions are forged. Al-Hikmah knows Anya's doubts, but also her unwavering resolve. This is where her true strength will be revealed. The amulet, a gift from Al-Hikmah, pulses with a faint warmth. It's a focus, a conduit for her newfound abilities. A reminder of her purpose. She closes her eyes, drawing strength from the earth, from the stars, from the echoes of her ancestors. The amulet resonates with the ancient energies of the desert. Anya feels a surge of power, a connection to something far greater than herself. This power comes with a cost, a responsibility to use it wisely. The Canyon of Reflections. A place where illusions and truths blur. Anya knows that the citadel will test her perception, her ability to discern reality from deception. Al-Hikmah warns her of the mirages, the false promises that lie within. Trust your intuition, Al-Hikmah advises, but question everything. The canyon air is thick with anticipation, heavy with unseen forces. Anya feels a growing sense of unease, a feeling of being watched. The mirages swirl around Anya, tempting her with glimpses of what could have been, what might be. Faces of loved ones, lost opportunities, paths not taken. She struggles to maintain her focus, to distinguish the real from the illusory. The visions are powerful, emotionally charged, designed to disorient and mislead. Anya fights to stay grounded, to hold on to her core self. The canyon amplifies her deepest desires and fears. A figure emerges from the shimmering haze, a dark reflection of Anya's own doubts and fears. It whispers insidious lies, preying on her vulnerabilities. "You are not strong enough," it hisses. "You will fail." Anya recoils, battling the creature's influence. She realizes that the greatest obstacles are often internal. This is a test of her self-belief, her ability to overcome her own limitations. Instead of fighting, Anya meets the shadowy figure with compassion. She acknowledges its pain, its fear. "You are a part of me," she says softly. "And I accept you." The figure flickers, weakened by her acceptance. The illusion begins to dissipate. Anya understands that true strength lies not in conquering her fears, but in integrating them. The canyon air clears, the oppressive atmosphere lifting. The path ahead is still challenging, but Anya walks with renewed confidence. The illusions have faded, revealing the true nature of the canyon. She sees the beauty in the imperfections, the strength in vulnerability. The canyon no longer feels threatening, but a place of transformation. Anya is learning to embrace the totality of her being, the light and the shadow. The journey inward has prepared her for the trials ahead. The citadel looms before her, a silent sentinel guarding ancient secrets. Its walls are covered in intricate carvings, depicting celestial patterns and mythical creatures. Anya feels a sense of awe, a feeling of being drawn towards something profound. The air crackles with energy, with the weight of history. She takes a deep breath, steeling herself for the challenges that await. The true test begins now. Darkness envelopes Anya as she enters the citadel. The entrance seals shut, leaving her alone in the echoing silence. She ignites a small flame, revealing a vast chamber filled with ancient artifacts and cryptic symbols. The citadel is a labyrinth of trials, a test of intellect and spirit. Anya knows that she must now navigate the depths of her own consciousness to unlock its secrets. The journey within has only just begun. Anya moved deeper into the citadel's heart. The silence pressed in, broken only by the drip of water echoing through the stone. Strange symbols lined the walls, pulsing faintly with an inner light. She felt watched, a prickling sensation on the back of her neck. The carvings told a story of a great war, a celestial conflict between light and shadow, a battle that shaped the very world. She wondered if she was walking into the remnants of that ancient struggle. The corridor opened into a vast chamber, a symphony of whirring gears and clicking mechanisms. Clockwork devices of all shapes and sizes lined the walls, their intricate workings a testament to a lost civilization. At the chamber's center, a pedestal held a crystalline orb, radiating a cool, blue light. It seemed to hum with power, a silent energy that resonated deep within Anya. She felt an irresistible urge to touch it, to understand its purpose. Anya hesitated, her hand hovering over the crystalline orb. It pulsed with a hypnotic rhythm, drawing her closer. A voice, seemingly originating from within her mind, whispered promises of knowledge and power. Doubt warred with curiosity. Was this a gift, or a trap? The orb felt strangely warm, vibrating against her fingertips. She took a breath, steeling her resolve, and reached out. The moment her fingers brushed the orb, a surge of energy coursed through her body. Visions exploded in her mind, galaxies spiraling into existence, cities of shimmering crystal, faces of beings both alien and familiar. She stumbled back, overwhelmed by the influx of information. The citadel's history flooded her senses, a torrent of forgotten knowledge. It was too much, too fast. Anya cried out, clutching her head as the visions intensified. The chamber began to shake violently, the ground trembling beneath her feet. Cracks spiderwebbed across the walls, and dust rained down from the ceiling. The orb pulsed brighter, its light growing erratic. The citadel seemed to be reacting to her touch, its ancient defenses awakening. Amidst the chaos, a section of the wall slid open, revealing a hidden passage. A vortex of swirling energy pulsed from within, crackling with raw power. The air grew cold, and a low hum filled the chamber. This wasn't just a repository of knowledge, it was a gateway to something else entirely. Anya knew, instinctively, that she had stumbled upon something far greater, and far more dangerous, than she could have imagined. With a deep breath, Anya stepped into the passage, bracing herself for the unknown. The vortex engulfed her, a rush of cold air and disorienting sensations. She felt as though she was falling through time and space, her body dissolving into pure energy. The citadel faded behind her, replaced by a swirling kaleidoscope of colors. Anya landed softly on a floating island, the air thick with the scent of exotic flowers. Below her, a landscape of bioluminescent forests and crystalline structures stretched as far as the eye could see. Strange, winged creatures soared through the sky, their calls echoing across the alien terrain. This was a place beyond comprehension, a realm of pure magic and boundless possibilities. A figure materialized before her, tall and ethereal, radiating a gentle warmth. It was composed of pure light, its form shifting and shimmering. A smile graced its features, a look of ancient wisdom and kindness. "Welcome, Anya," the being said, its voice like the chime of distant bells. "We have been expecting you." "You are the key," the being continued. "The balance of our world is fading, and you hold the power to restore it. A darkness is encroaching, threatening to consume all that is good and beautiful." The being gestured towards a distant, shadowed land. "You must journey to the source of this darkness and find a way to rekindle the light." Anya met the being's gaze, a spark of resolve igniting within her. "I will help," she declared, her voice clear and steady. "Tell me what I must do to restore the balance. I will not let this darkness win." The being smiled, its light intensifying. "The Heartstone," it said, "lies hidden within the Shadowlands. Retrieve it, and use its power to rekindle the life force of our world. But be warned, the path will be perilous." A gentle glow enveloped Anya, imbuing her with a sense of purpose and strength. She felt a connection to this world, a responsibility to protect its beauty. The being faded, leaving Anya alone but not afraid. Anya ventured into the heart of the glowing forest, guided by an inner compass. Luminescent flora pulsed with soft light, illuminating pathways woven between crystalline trees. Small, winged creatures with iridescent scales flitted around her, curious but unafraid. She navigated through shimmering mists and across bridges of solidified light, each step resonating with the energy of this world. The air hummed with a gentle melody, a symphony of life and magic. She felt a sense of belonging, a harmony with the environment, as if she had returned home. The journey was not without its subtle challenges, testing her agility and instincts. The path led Anya to a fortress of obsidian, shrouded in shadow. A monstrous beast, formed of darkness and jagged stone, guarded the entrance. Its eyes burned with malevolent intent. "You shall not pass," the beast roared, its voice a chilling echo. Anya stood her ground, drawing upon the energy the being of light had gifted her. A wave of pure light emanated from her, pushing back the encroaching darkness. She fought with courage and skill, her movements fluid and precise. The battle was fierce, a clash between light and shadow, hope and despair. Anya's determination fueled her, pushing her to overcome the creature's power. With a final surge of energy, Anya vanquished the beast. The fortress crumbled, revealing a chamber bathed in an ethereal glow. At its center rested the Heartstone, a crystal pulsing with vibrant energy. It radiated warmth and life, a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. Anya reached out and grasped the Heartstone, feeling its power flow through her. The crystal resonated with her own life force, amplifying her strength and resolve. The darkness recoiled, weakened by the Heartstone's radiant energy. A wave of revitalizing power surged outwards, healing the land. Anya returned to the floating island, the Heartstone held aloft. As she channeled its power, a wave of light washed over the Shadowlands, pushing back the darkness. The bioluminescent forests regained their vibrancy, the crystalline structures shone brighter. The winged creatures soared with renewed energy. The balance was restored. The being of light reappeared, smiling. "You have saved us, Anya," it said. "Your courage and compassion have rekindled the light." Anya smiled, knowing she had fulfilled her destiny. She was no longer just a visitor, she was a guardian, forever bound to this world.